everyone, and welcome to week 2 of Higher Education 550, Student Development in Higher Education. Thanks so much for a great first week. I really enjoyed getting to hear your stories and find out a little bit more about who you are through the Getting to Know the Class discussion. So thank you for taking the time to share a little bit about that, as well as put up a picture if you were able to do that. I think it helps in the discussions to be able to see the people or to know a little bit more about the people that you're having a conversation with online. So thank you so much for being a part of that. Also, it was a great first discussion and talking a little bit about what higher education, how we define student development, and how you all interpreted some of the definitions that were within the text. And so thank you for being able to exchange on that and be able to really ask some good questions of each other. That was really good. So this week you also turned in your personal growth and reflection paper, and I really enjoyed starting to read some of those and to hear a little bit about your experience from when you started college to when you completed college, and how that you saw sort of some of those key factors in your growth and development. I think that's an important perspective to sort of revisit as you think about how you're going to help students with their own growth and development in your various roles. So thank you for being a part of that. And this week we will get into psychosocial theory. We'll also talk about identity development. Specifically, we'll be looking at the 7 vectors. Chickering and Reiser, have the 7 vectors. Arthur Chickering is well known for the 7 vectors. If you talk to anyone who has taken a class in student development theory, it's just one of the more popular theories. And I think it has to do with the idea that this is like addressing identity development, and there's a lot that you can really connect with and understand easily within this the 7 vectors. And so you'll see there's a couple of supplemental readings with that on Canvas, and then that's also discussed within the PowerPoint. That's you can watch that as well. So anyways, I hope that you all really are able to think more deeply about the 7 vectors as we get into that this week, and with psychosocial identity development and all that. So thank you so much. We will also be having our Zoom sessions this week. I'll be sending some information about when those will be, or how to log on for that, how to be able to be a part of that. It's fairly easy, but we'll be having 3 sessions, and because of that, originally I had said that the subculture topic and rationale would be due this Tuesday. I'm actually going to push that to Thursday because I want to be able to have a little space for that to talk about it in each of the Zoom sessions, and because they go through Wednesday evening, I just thought it would be easier if we push that deadline to Thursday. So if you've already submitted your subculture topic and rationale, you are welcome to either resubmit, or if you're comfortable with what you have, that's great too. But I do want to create a little bit of space to talk about that in the Zoom sessions, so I will be extending that deadline. So this week we're going to be focusing again, like I said, on psychosocial theory and identity development. And we'll be having the Zoom sessions and the discussion online, as well as getting ready to really get into the subculture paper project. And I'll be talking about that during our Zoom session, so if you have any questions, I will be addressing those at that time. So I think that's about it. I'm excited for another week with you all. It's hard to believe that at the end of this week, we're already a quarter of the way through the class. It just goes so fast. But thank you again, and if you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to let me know. I'm happy to touch base with you individually or during our Zoom session. That's one of the great things about having a designated time to meet. So thanks so much, and have a great week.